Yo, be that 1%. Be that 1% of traders that actually succeeds, that actually sees profitability and does what they're supposed to do. Profitability can honestly be so simple. And I'm about to tell you why. So with that being said, what's popping everybody? Welcome to another video. Before I get into it, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get right into it. So I feel like the key reason that 99% of traders fail, for one, I think it's a multitude of things. First of all, I've been seeing a lot of comments about it recently, but people just not being able to grasp the fact that it's actually possible, that it's actually doable. Like, everything starts in your mind. So if you don't believe up here first, if you're not delusional about it, if you don't feel like you can actually do that wholeheartedly, then you're never going to be profitable. You're never going to see success because you're constantly going to be closed minded. You're constantly going to have your mind enslaved to all of the negative factors that trading comes with. You have to focus on the positive, focus on the fact that if other people do it, so can I. Don't be so closed minded. Don't be a minion on the computer, like just typing negative stuff about people. Like, no, if that person can do it, so can you. There's no reason he can't. There's no reason you can't. It's simple as that. You have to actually believe first, and a lot of people don't actually fully believe. A lot of people don't trust themselves. A lot of people don't trust their system to the point where they're that delusional about it. So that's the first thing I feel like. I've been seeing a lot of comments about it recently, people talking negative, but they're the reason. People like that are the exact reason why people don't stay profitable. For one. For two, not trying to, learn from your mistakes. A lot of people continue to make the same repeat mistakes, and that is a lot of the times the reason that we remain unprofitable is because of the fact that we're constantly making the same mistakes. Like, you know what your system is, you know what you're trading, you know exactly how to trade, but you keep making the same mistakes. All you have to do is change them and you're profitable. Simple as that. It's not that difficult. Well, it is that difficult, but it's much easier. It's much easier said than done, but it's that simple though. Literally, as long as you can actually defeat yourself and stop, causing self-harm, keep making the same mistakes, keep over trading, keep over leveraging, not being disciplined, all that stuff, literally profitability is on the other side of that. Especially for, let me walk back a little bit. I don't want to be like directly in the sun, but like that's hot, but y'all can't even see me, so I kind of have to. Um, but yeah, literally just making like being your own biggest critic and stop letting yourself repeat the same mistakes. I would say that that's number two because that's really what kept me from being unprofitable. Me being unprofitable for so long wasn't because I didn't know my trading system. It wasn't because I didn't have an edge or I didn't know what I was doing. I knew how to read technicals. I was very, very good at charting and technical analysis from an early point. It probably took me 3, 4 months to actually learn my system and then, refine it. Probably took like a year to really get it sharp to where like, okay, I know exactly what I'm reading, exactly how to view the market, and I can basically see where the market's going now. Like, but why it take me so long to be profitable? It took me an extra year on top of that just to develop the psychology, to develop the discipline, the mental capacity to be able to stop making the same mistakes, to be able to stop getting in my own way. And I even still have relapses to this day. Like, it is a struggle. It is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it, you know? So it's like, that's another thing. People allowing themselves to make these repeat mistakes, and that is what harms us, I would say, the most. Next thing, you're constantly trying to add to your system instead of refine what you have already. This kind of goes hand in hand with the last part just because of the fact that when you're constantly trying to add and add and add, it just only makes it harder. You're switching from strategy to strategy. You're not actually just looking yourself in the mirror and trying to figure out what you can subtract from yourself. That is where you will see the most growth, not from adding, but from subtracting the negative. You don't need to add positive. If I can simply just eliminate half of the, poor and avoidable trades that I take, that you take, I guarantee you'll be profitable. It's not about adding winners, especially when you have your system already. You know what you're doing. It's not about adding to your winners. It's about subtracting from your losers. It's about saving you money on times where you know you're supposed to. Don't overtrade. Don't over leverage. Don't apply risk to that setup that you know isn't A plus. Don't take that step that you know isn't A plus. It's simple stuff like that that goes a long way. And on the other side of doing that, you will see profitability. It's as simple as that. Um, Another thing, you let social media kind of over consume you, and and shift your perspective on things. You think that it's Lamborghinis and partying and boats and penthouses. It's not that. Yes, it can become that. Yes, that can be a byproduct. That can be a result of your work, but it doesn't come like this. It's not a fast thing. It's not a get rich quick scheme, and it's not just that. It is a lot of hard, long, stressful nights on the charts, a lot of losses, a lot of lessons that are involved with it. That you need to understand that it's honestly it's part of every process. Anything you're trying to do is gonna be easy. People look at trading like it's something easy, like it's some easy money, quick passive income. A lot of people always tell me that, like, yo, I'm trying to get into trading. I want some type of passive income. Yo, it's not that. It's active income. You have to set a computer and press buttons. If I don't press any buttons, I'm not making money. It's not passive income. People look at it as a passive income source, and that's not what it is. Look at it as easy money. It's not that. You change your perspective. Stop looking at it as something easy. Take it as an actual job. Take it literally. Treat it as a profession, as a business. Take it seriously. A lot of people don't do that. It's another thing. Um, what's another one? I'm really just going off the head right now. I'm freestyling. Another thing, what keeps people, I'm also trying to reflect on myself too. What kept me from not being profitable, just comparison. I would compare myself to people on social media. I'm seeing this person took a winning trade today. Oh, wow, why didn't I catch that? Why? What's wrong with me? Why did I not, why was I not able to catch that same trade? What was I doing wrong? And in reality, it's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with that person. There's nothing wrong with the market. At the end of the day, you just weren't meant for that trade. It's as simple as that. Because if you know over an extended period of time, over a month, over a year, you are going to take more winning trades than losing trades. There's nothing to stress about. You have your strategy, they have theirs. Everybody views the market differently. Everybody's brain is differently. Everybody's risk tolerance is different. So it's like you can't compare yourself to that person because you'll have two completely different brains. Yeah, y'all might trade the same strategy. Y'all might have the same system. You might have learned from this person, but at the end of the day, they still view the market different from you do. I view the market different from the person I learned from. I view the market different from people I've teach. It's all the same stuff. We all might trade the same stuff. We have different mindsets, different eyes for the market. You can't compare yourself. It's because somebody took something that you didn't, or you took a loser, or somebody took a winner. It's not that serious. It is a long game, and that's actually going to lead us to the next point. Trading is a longevity game. It is not overnight. It is not fast, which kind of voiced earlier on, but like, stop focusing on the day to day. I would focus on the day to day so much. I would be so tied into the day to day, the week to week, and I would just self sabotage myself because I couldn't end the day red. I could not walk away from a loss. I could not just take 1, 2 trades a day and walk away. Like, I had to be green, and that's what postponed me so much because I lost so much money in that process. I had to touch the hot fire so much, like my hand damn near burnt off. Like, it was so many times where I was just burning through money so fast because I couldn't afford to take a loss. I could not just walk away. I was so focused on the day to day. Yo, trading is a long game, and you don't remember the trade you took last Monday. It's what's today? Today's Wednesday. You don't remember the trade you took last Monday. You don't. Why get caught up on it? You're gonna forget in a couple days. You might remember what it made you feel like. You might remember if you crashed out or not, but you don't remember the exact setup, your exact thought process, and why you took that trade unless if you journaled it and you're reading it. But off the top of your head, you don't remember that. So why let that day, why let an individual day, temporary pain, temporary dissatisfaction get in the way of your long-term goals? It should not. You should be able to be disciplined enough to get in the way of that, to overcome that with yourself, with strength, with power, and not let it overconsume you. It should not. There's a long-term process. There is a long-term vision and a long-term goal that we have. That should be what you're chasing, not the temporary intraday satisfaction. No, it is long-term. Focus on that. If you do that, you will see way more progress at the end of any extended period of time. I promise you that. I might make a part 2 to this if I think of anything else, but I think I'm gonna cut it right here. It's still in morning time. It's pre-market. I'm making this video because the gym was closed. Well, I couldn't get into the gym because my thumbprint wasn't working. I cut my hand real bad, so my thumb got a little cut on it. So couldn't get into the gym, so I decided to make this video just to kind of keep myself active, keep myself thinking and talking. So hope y'all enjoyed this video though. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I appreciate all the love and support. We are growing crazy, all the comments, everything, subscriptions, everything. I appreciate y'all so much. All the new people join the Discord. And yo, the Discord is free. Join it. You will not have to pay a dime. You don't have to pay me anything in a month, 2 months, 3 months. You never have to pay anything. Just join the Discord. And it's not gonna be free forever. So join that now. Get in while you can. And come learn with me. So yeah, appreciate y'all. Let me catch you on the next one. Peace out. Hey, one more thing before I actually end the video off. If you are still here, I appreciate you. I love you. But I seen a comment. It was like, "Come on, dude, you aren't making money." Somebody commented question marks under it. And he said, in response to the question marks, "Do you know what percentage of traders actually succeed, or do you know how many traders are actually?" He said something like that, right? And I want to talk about that because I feel like that is the reason why so many people also fail. They have these closed minds. This kind of goes back to what I said earlier in the video, but when you're closed minded and you don't allow yourself to see other parts of life or that other things are actually possible, you're going to continue to remain in the same place. You have to be delusional. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, all these people had to be delusional in order to get to where they were or get where they are today. Rest in peace, Steve Jobs. But you have to be delusional. You can't just let some statistic, just because the odds are against you, doesn't mean it's impossible. If it's not impossible, if somebody hasn't already done it, there's no reason why you can't. And I want you to understand that because people saying, oh, yeah, you know, the statistics 99 or 98, whatever percent of traders actually fail, but 2%, 1% actually succeed. So why can you not be in that 1%? The blueprint is there. It is literally everywhere. Everybody talks about the blueprint. It's not that hard. We make it so much more difficult than it has to be. And when we enclose our minds and when we don't believe and aren't fully, on our own side, or if we can't just grasp it, we feel like we have to project that to other people or whatever the case, or project it onto ourselves, and it causes self-harm. It's not good. You have to believe in yourself. You don't, nobody will. That being said, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Free Discord in the bio. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace out.